The league coming in. It's the Falcons and the Buccaneers coming up next.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends. Come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Quickly to the outside and complete.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Oh, big hole left side. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Now Penix. Now a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is second down and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up third and goal.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On third and goal, it's Penix. That one taken in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man is Jennings. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
13 yards on the catch there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man left side. It's caught. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 43 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Complete to Cooper. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Baker gonna give it to Irving. A second effort, and he is in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability...
This game week AF.
Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Just like these stream hoppers. Leave my stream if you have a short attention span.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Plant. It's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. They run over center with Robinson. Oh, the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down throw from Mayfield. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. When the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. They'll run with Robinson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive. Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. And that is caught. He fought through the contact for the touchdown. There is a marker down, but that may be on the defense.
That's interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He's going to run it, and he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
2nd and 7. Baker to throw. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have it.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Irving. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Third and long. Now Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively. Down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Mooney in motion. They'll go play action now with Penix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Penix on third down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw is Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A tight end in motion now. On play action, Mayfield. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession. And that is incomplete.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did it. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more. And They have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. They could be in for a long game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On 2nd down, Penix. Off he goes. He is in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
On is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead.
Buccaneers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 28. Late Hashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. And we get you across the state to Orlando. And check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead in the second quarter. Gardner Minshew has thrown a touchdown pass. Next, we'll head east. It's on to Cincinnati as we check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Jerry Jeudy, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. The Patriots trying to finish that one off and claim victory. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, Penix. That's side. It's London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Mooney in motion. On the ground, it's Algier. Space hard to come by there. Tackle made right around the 40-yard line. Second down and 8. Now Penix. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action. It's Penix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And he's down at the 3. What a run.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. He'll run with White. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it here with Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. Down the sideline to the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run on 1st down with Algier. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Travis Kelce. Touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A pass pulled in by Irving. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Baker. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that 3rd down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights in this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Algier. And a nice game there. On 1st down, he takes it forward for 8 yards. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the pistol, Algier. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Falcons 1st down.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's 2nd and 9. London brought in motion. They're going to go play action with Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Third and 9. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a toss left side for Robinson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Pitts is the man in motion. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they'll get this one down. 5-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Irving. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the 4th. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Algier. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go right back to Algier. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On is Koo for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Godwin working the right side. And they will bring him down on the side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Mayfield to throw. That's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A terrific play all the way around. Receiver who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get on the field and get yourself in the end zone.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.